So, today, it's like no other. It's a very special day for Sarah and me because it's an opportunity to declare our love for one another in front of friends, family and loved ones. It marks the beginning of our new lives together as husband and wife, and to my relief, it marks the end of being called the F word. Fiancé. Don't get me wrong, I've loved being engaged, but for some reason the words fiancé has only ever been just destined for me in the words to avoid list, along with selfie and twerking. Don't worry ladies, this isn't something I've ever combined. Indeed, fiancé was a word that I found pretentious and fruity, and instantly implies a kind of smugness, a bit like Nigel Farage. But now I'm proud to say that I will no longer ever endure being called a fiancé, this torture, and my new life as a very happy and content husband will continue. Writing a groom speech is an odd one. It's probably the only time that I'll write it and never be able to test it on anybody, friends or family, because they're all in it. So it could be terrible, I'm sorry everybody. Anyway, it's a bit like asking them to wrap their own birthday present, which incidentally probably wouldn't be the first time I've asked that of Sarah. So my time has come, and I've only one stab to thank those that have had a big part to play in the whole day, and to declare my love, so publicly for Sarah. So next word says Stafford. Full stop. For everything you have done to help ensure this is the best day of our lives, for everything you have done to make your daughter Sarah the wonderful girlfriend, fiancée and wife that she is, for everything you've done for your 3 kids, 5 grandchildren, new son-in-law and 170 wedding guests, I propose everyone gets up and gives you a standing ovation that you deserve. 3 cheers for Dr. Stafford Crane. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! One for luck. Hip hip! I haven't stopped talking about it. We've got another page here. So I remember first meeting Stafford. It was nearly 5 years ago, and at this time I had a big black van. I pulled up outside his house in Strawberry Hill, nice place. I was pretty sure he thought I was a bailiff or an undertaker, but I quickly reassured him that I sold crisps out the back of him, and that didn't seem to help things either. In fact, it probably made things worse. It's hard to meet another guy like Staff, though. He's completely selfless, famous for his generosity. He's been a huge support to Sarah and I over the years, and especially with the wedding. It's so kind of him to purchase this beautiful cottage and the wedding car, which fits so beautifully. Thanks for everything. I can only return the favour by promising to care for Sarah for eternity. Next one's Mum and Dad, full stop. Thank you. Thank you for bringing me into this world. Thank you for showing me what it is to love and what it is to care. Thank you for always being there for me and for Sarah, for applying preferential rates over Wonga and the student loans company, for cat sitting, bunting making, taxi driving, kite flying. I've learnt a lot from you, and I know it must be hard to come to terms to the fact that you've raised the perfect son. My love for you is very hard to express. In fact, it's something, I mean, to be honest, I can't help but sing your praises, which gave me an idea. And I'll be honest, guys, I haven't set this up, so this relies on Jeremy now to play a little song for you. Plug it in, Jeremy. Didn't know about this till just now. Keep it going. He'll play his 7 seconds in. Keep going. Turn it up. Okay. Up, louder. Does it go loud? Turn it up on the phone. Just down. I'll just stand away from that. Thank you. Hello, mother. Hello, father. Here I am in Chiselborough. Glad you could make it. It's a big one. Gotta tell you all about a certain someone. Hello, mother. Hello, father. Please say hello to your new daughter. Her name is Sarah. I hope you like her. She is lovely and her dad's a type of doctor. Hello, father. So much to offer. You taught me a lot and really falter. Apart from your jokes, which are a hoax, I will forever live my life in your honour. Hello, mother. You are the other God in my life. Hello, mother. Because I love you and I respect you, even when you beat me at golf, because you're better. On iTunes, 99p. Okay, I'll carry on now. No more singing. On to Sarah. The real reason I'm here today, but don't you worry, I'm just going to say what I feel and how we met. I'm not going to sing, don't you fret. For those of you that don't know, we actually met online with a website that would combine our hobbies and our thoughts on life. Little did I know she'd turn out to be my wife. I clicked on her face. She was a beauty. She had long shiny hair and a tidy booty. I sent her a wink and she responded. We soon met up and quickly bonded. Our lives grew richer, not financially but circumstantially as life progressed. Our two became free with our cat Chester, which is on the cake, by the way. Sarah and I became joint investor with the purchase of our first home together. We've travelled the world and I lived for the weekend. We've travelled the world and lived for the weekend as time moved on and our love has deepened. I couldn't really do much with that one. Quite early on she was in training to learn all about regaining trust with kids who have disorders, petulance, naughtiness and court orders. Quite simply, she can work her magic with some whose backgrounds are so tragic. I'm so proud of her career and I couldn't do it, not for a year. Sarah does so much for me. She cares and cleans and she cooks me tea. She even went and found the time to write this speech with special rhyme. Of course, I jest, but only part. For what is me is also her, and hand in hand we share a heart. You may wonder why I wrote this verse of rhyme and not a note of normal chime. I will admit it wasn't easy, and I know it's pretty cheesy. It's probably making you all pretty uneasy. I can see Staff is pretty queasy, but at least it wasn't sleazy. For the reason I wrote in rhyme is because from time to time one has to go beyond their ease to show their wife just how much they love them. And whilst Google might tell me what to write in my speech to the love of my life, what does that teach? The beauty of rhyme is that that this is all mine, for me to give to you on a special day. There you go. That's the poem. That's the poem. And I want you to know that I always love you and care for you forever and ever in every endeavour. That was nice. Ladies and gentlemen, please raise your glasses for the love of my life, who looks especially beautiful today, as always, to my beautiful wife, Mrs. Sarah Durrant. First time I've said that. Apart from what I wrote it. Second time. To my best men, Dave and Jerry. Thanks again for the amazing Apprentice-themed stag in Marrakesh. You know me very well. You made a fantastic Nick and Margaret, yet I still haven't learned who was who. A special thanks to Dave for turning up to the wedding today. It's on the same day as the Oval Beer Festival, so you had a choice as well. You're special guys, and it was an honour to serve as best man at both of your weddings last year. After my two speeches that I so lovingly crafted for you, I'm so pleased that I'm last in line, and I'm just so relieved that I chose to say such nice and innocent things about you so as not to cause any offence to anybody, including you guys, to cause any reason for revenge. But I think we should give a clap to these guys, the best stag in the world. And to our beautiful wedding party, our gorgeous maids of honour who organised both hens so exquisitely for Sarah and has played a huge role in her life. Our beautiful bridesmaids and flower girls, you all look as though you've just walked out of a bridal magazine. And my ushers who have played a huge part in my life. You've all been an integral part of the experience for us, and we couldn't have managed without you. The last 24 hours have been like having an army at our disposal, and it was a formidable force. Finally, some mentions to the people who have contributed so practically and vitally to the smooth running of our wedding day. First off, Reverend Peter Thomas for the beautiful ceremony, Jen who did the flowers, and it is your birthday today, along with Lily as well, who is my second cousin. So happy birthday! We could say, do you want to sing happy birthday? Yeah! Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Jen and Lily. Happy birthday to you. Thank you to my dad as his role as MC. Brian Blessed has nothing on you. To our readers, Sarah's cousin Olivia, who travelled all the way from the USA to be with us today. Pretty awesome. And my brother-in-law Mike, who also hand drew the map that's been on all of our stationery everywhere. And it's only to Chiselby really, so thank goodness for sat-nav for everyone. And finally to everybody, you've all played a huge role in making Sarah and I the couple that we are today, and what we wish to be in the future. I'd like to ask you all to charge your glasses, to be upstanding and drink a toast to family and friends. Thank you.
Family and friends. Bye.